Hello and welcome. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. You are listening to And Another Thing. We are Joella and Helen and this is episode 42.
I'm laughing because we already did this once, but because I was wiggling my bum on the chair, Joe started laughing at me.
And then I couldn't carry on with the introduction, so then I had to start again.
I was going to say, how's your week been? But how has your 2 days been?
Honestly, I was thinking about it before and I thought, I'm just really tired.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, why the heck am I tired? And it's because we went out on Monday night. It took us both a while to get to sleep.
I think it's taken me till today to recover from that, but then I'm just generally...
Well, for me, Monday night, got home about 1-ish or a little bit before 1, took a wee bit to be able to get to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Was at work the next day? I don't remember. That night, I didn't get home until
We weren't
about
at work the next day because the next day
10.
we did the podcast.
Oh,
but
we did the podcast.
We were so tired.
Yes. And then I had a few other things on. And then Tuesday night, I had a late night. Got about 4 or 5 hours of sleep.
And Wednesday...
And woke up at 4 o'clock because I had to get to work for 5 o'clock.
Because somebody ordered some sweet treats very early in our day.
Yes.
So we had to get there early.
And then, last night, I tried to go to bed a little bit earlier. But again, I woke up before 4 o'clock that time. With stupid body.
With cramps.
What the heck?
I think that's potassium.
My cramps were in my legs.
Yeah.
By the way.
Oh.
I was just like, that's a fun thing to say.
Oh, I just didn't even register that other people would think. You had leg cramps.
But
cramps.
yeah, I woke up and honestly, my legs were so sore and I had to it was my calf muscles and they were just...
It's so painful.
Yes.
You
And I
to
had to just lie them
slowly
and
try and
stretch them out. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And then as I'm lying there, my alarm goes off and my alarm was set for 4:20.
Lovely.
I'm like, this is delightful.
What a lovely life we lead. The reason for doing 2 podcasts in 1 week, because we haven't done that for ages, is because when you're listening to this podcast, you will be in Italy.
I was trying to think about this. I have a feeling
it comes out.
I will be on a plane on my way back.
Oh, really? When this one comes out?
When this one comes out.
Alrighty.
I have a feeling that is the case. But all that to say, for me...
Oh, yeah, it comes out on the 30th.
I will be in Italy.
Yeah.
It comes out on the 30th.
What's the date today? 16th? Podcast for 30th. So you'll be coming back. You're right. Oh, no, you'll be going.
No, I'm in Italy already.
You're
this
in
is
Italy.
So confusing. Anyway, when this particular episode comes out, whenever that is, I will either be in Italy still, or I will be on the aeroplane coming home from Italy.
Yes.
All that to say, in 9 days... 11 days. Oh, shit. This is terrible. In 11 days, I'm hopping on an aeroplane with niece number 2, and we are going to Italy together.
Oh, it's very exciting.
Yes.
The only thing I know how to say in Italian is ciao bella and silenzio Bruno. From Luca.
I was going to say, is that from Luca?
Yeah, from Luca. Silenzio Bruno.
My Italian words are quite low on the vernacular scale of knowledge. So I'm just... Actually, you know
Are you
what?
going to be a pointer?
No, I'm going to rely heavily on my Kiwi accent.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm not American.
Right, yeah.
And I hope that that's going to take me further than what an American accent might go.
And your phone that's old will not put any kind of translation app on it.
Well, I've got to find out if I can do that or
yeah.
not. I have a very old phone, and recently, because we're going away, I've been trying to download some apps onto it so that it can help us in our travel journey. And my phone is so old that it will no longer update. And it won't update anything, and it will not allow me to download any of these apps.
No.
Freaking Apple.
Yeah.
Squeezing us for all the money that we're worth.
Making you buy a new phone.
Right.
Yeah.
Nothing's wrong with my phone, which is annoying.
It is. And you can't even sell it because who else is going to want it because it's not.
Yeah. It's good for photos and messaging and apps you can't download.
It's absolutely crap.
Yeah. If you're curious, it's an iPhone 8 Plus. It's an old phone.
Yeah, but look at it. It's in mint condition.
Do you know what? I have dropped this phone in water. It has been submerged in water for more than 5 seconds.
And then rice.
No, didn't even race it. I just kind of dried it out. I've dropped it, I don't know how many times. It does not have a screen protector on it. It still works after...
Don't jinx it.
Well, I mean, what does it matter now? I still need to get a new phone anyway.
You still want to take it away with you, though.
Yeah. Anyway, all that to say, I'm super stoked. It doesn't feel real, but also I don't think it will until we're actually on the aeroplane going. What are you looking at?
I can hear, like, fuzzing.
It's my computer. It's hot.
I've never heard that before.
Because it's working.
Oh. I'm like, what is this? Is this white sound happening?
It's my computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
The fan's on, is it?
The fan
is
cooling
it down.
Yes.
So in the last 2 days, probably not much has happened to us. Although, I do have some funny things that have happened. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
Something weird happened when I took food over to a table. The guy said, "Can I say something strange or can I say something weird to you?" And I'm thinking, okay, like, what's coming next? And he said, "I can smell damp cloths."
Okay.
That's what I said. And my face must have been like, yep, that is weird. That is weird. And he says, "You think I'm weird, don't you?" And I was like, my face obviously didn't hide the fact that I was like, what the hell are you talking about? So I just went, well, so I said, I can't smell it. And he goes, "Well, I can." I'm like, okay. And he said, "Could you get me a damp cloth, like another one, like a fresh one?" And he wanted to wipe all the table again, but their food had arrived. So the people at their table were lifting up their plates so he could clean the table again.
What?
Yeah. Isn't that weird? Well, I'm thinking that maybe it was wiped with a sanitizing cloth, so there's a slight bleach smell to it, maybe. And he could smell that, maybe. I don't know. Okay. It's all just maybes. But I was like, "You want me to get you a cloth?" I went, "A dry, like what? A damp cloth? Oh, another damp cloth. Should I get you another damp cloth to wipe over the table that you think smells of damp cloth?"
I love the fact that he looked at you and said, "You think I'm weird now, don't you?" I'm like, well, no, but the thing you're saying is weird.
It's weird, yeah. Like, how do you want me to respond to you? Is what I was just looking as like, what? Oh, yeah, I can smell it. I agree with you. But I was just like, huh?
It's like these ladies said to me once, this lady came out of the toilet and I was clearing their plates and she says, "You know what? You know what's very strange?" And I'm like, "No, I don't. Why don't you tell me?" And she said to me, she's like, "When your bathroom smells like cake." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, your toilets, they smell like cake." And I'm like, "Well, is it at least good smelling cake?" And she's like, "Yeah."
Wow.
"But it's weird." And I was like, okay.
I guess that is weird. But you know what? We did try for a while a couple of those plugins because the place next to us would do some cooking and it would come into the bar. Our bathroom just didn't... I didn't like the smell of it. Mm-hmm. It was like, I don't know. You know, like when you cook something in your house and you walk in the next day and you're like, "Oh, God, I can still smell that."
Yeah.
That's what the bathrooms... Yeah. And it was coming from next door.
Right.
So I bought some Glade plug-in things, which were like lovely, cakey or flowery, or it was like, "Oh, this is so refreshing. Our toilets smell nice." They got stolen.
Yeah.
Multiple, like I tried twice to have nice smelling toilets at work and they got pinched. Like, for God, buy your own bloody plug-ins. Yeah. It's so rude. I was so annoyed.
When she told me this, the Glade plugins were not in there.
Oh, it was just
not
cakey.
The Glade. It was just, my genuine thought was, I wonder if the person before you had quite an upset stomach and the last thing they ate was dairy and their body couldn't handle it.
No, it wouldn't smell like it. No.
But you know how sometimes it kind of does.
Smell of cake.
And I was like, no, we're having a nice moment. She's not complaining. She's just saying, "You know what's strange? When your toilet smells like cake." And I'm like, that is strange.
Maybe we were cooking cakes or brownies or something.
No, we weren't. It was an afternoon. Nothing was happening.
Oh, maybe
to which I was
stroke.
to which I was like,
very nice, lady.
I don't know what to do with this information, but at least ask, was it nice cake? And she said yes. And I was like, okay then, what's the problem?
The weird things that people say.
I know.
Today I went over to a table and there was 4 ladies chitty-chatting and I'm standing there with my drinks ready to put them down and they were talking about Bill, and obviously something had happened to Bill, and the woman was like, "Oh, so Bill did that?" Like, and I was trying to say my drinks, and I managed to get in and said, "I'm sorry, ladies." I said, "A cappuccino?" And she went, "Yes." And I put it down in front of her, and she went, "Oh, that's not mine." Like, stop worrying about Bill and let me know whose this drink is. Whose is the cappuccino? Still the Bill talk went on.
So you just left the cappuccino?
I was just leaving the cappuccino here. Maybe it's Bill's, maybe he's turning up.
When you were telling me this story at work today, you told me that part, and then you're like, and then they were talking about what's new with Bill and what's happening with Bill, and then you said they just carried on with talking about Bill, and so I just walked away, and I was like, well, did you find out what happened with Bill? And you were like, no.
I've no idea what's happening with Bill.
Which is even more disappointing.
Yes, it is. But those are the only couple of things. First one was weird, and the second one was just like, pay attention for a minute, ladies. You feel like you need to go over to the table and go, ding, 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 drink time. Yeah. Everybody focus.
What do you think is maybe this is like a later on discussion rather than an introduction discussion, but what do you think is like the etiquette for when somebody with food comes over? And I know that sometimes you're in the middle of a story. Do you just stop what you're doing?
Yeah, like, you should stop your story. Just say, hold that thought.
Yeah. And then you let the person
do their...
You don't carry on, finish your sentence, and then say, and then Bill ended up with his ex-wife Moira. Yeah. And we didn't even see it coming. Moira! Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And you're still
yes, that's my cappuccino. It's like, no. And Bill ended up with, I'll tell you in a second. That's my cappuccino, thank you. And then you're, as a server, wondering who the heck Bill ended up with.
Yeah, which you could ask. I was like, sorry, I've just got to stay. What's happened to Bill?
Which we never do that.
No, I have occasionally. But it was when a lady was talking about something. But it wasn't about a person. It was about like a show, or she was explaining it. And I'm putting the drinks down. I'm thinking, this sounds like a really good show. And I went, so sorry. I just have to ask, what are you talking about there? Like, what's... And she told me, and I said, what's it on? Like, and I joined in the conversation. But yeah, I would stop and let the server put down food or whatever, because it's really difficult. You're just putting a plate down in front of someone and they're still talking about Bill or whatever, and you're like, have I got them around the right way?
Yeah, or then they start complaining about the fact that I didn't order this. Well, I had the ham one. Well, this is a ham one. Well, I didn't order this one. Oh, I think that one's mine, love. Well, let me say, hi there, I've got ham sandwich number 1, ham sandwich number 2. Who's got what?
Stop talking for a minute.
Sometimes depending on who it is and the animation of talking, I will go over and I'll just like bluntly go for it and say, I'm so sorry, but I'm going to have to stop what sounds like a really great conversation.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
And then I'll say, I've got these items, who has what?
Yeah.
And then I'll say, carry on, folks.
Take it away.
Yeah. But yes, please just stop.
Yeah, stop what you're doing.
Stop what you're doing.
Pause.
Especially if you take for a minute into consideration that your server has multiple things in their hands.
Yes, and needs to get back quickly.
Yep.
Can't wait for you to finish talking about Bill before you put the cappuccino down.
Yeah, or when you've got 3 plates in your hands.
Yeah.
That gets exhausting. Anyway, so that's been our last 2 days.
That's it. That's been our last 2 days. Lots of moaning. Although it was very quick today. It went fast today. Very happy about that.
It was. I looked at the time. I was like, 1:30.
Yeah.
That's delightful.
The day before was long.
It was long.
Right.
Okay.
We've got tea.
We're going to go have a break.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. Okie doke. We're back.
Okay, we're back. I've got some questions. Well, I've got a list of the types of customers, of some types of customers, and we're going to discuss them today. So, for example, we're going to start with a customer that's a regular. Mm-hmm. So what defines a regular? They come in
regularly.
Yeah, they come in regularly. Well done. And they... often the same time every day. There's lots of people that come in at the same time every day on their way to work. Mm-hmm. You kind of get to know their names. They know yours. It's very familiar. The drinks are often made ahead of time if you see them walking across the street. Or those is what I would call regulars. Yeah. They don't get special treatment. We just know what they want. They come in every morning. They have the same drink. We get it ready, give it to them. Have a nice day. Like, it's just constant for that. I find regulars... they're the most enjoyable people. You know, they come in, you can ask them about the day, what they're going to do at work, and then they ask you questions too. We've spoken about regulars before, haven't we? It's lovely to have a chat with them.
Yeah.
The downside is, but this doesn't apply to us, but on this article I read that sometimes the downside could be that they expect special treatment or they're offended if they're not recognised, which...
I mean, if we were to put that into a category of regulars, that's Hyacinth.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Like the regular who keeps on coming.
Yeah.
We wonder why she keeps on coming back. And she does think that she deserves special treatment because the way that she reacts and responds to just the situation that she creates for herself, really.
Oh, that's true, because she's a regular that's annoying.
Yeah.
But the special treatment that they would get, but I don't think they would expect it, is if you're busy and you see them in the lineup and you can say, so-and-so is having this, this and this, can you get it ready? So we've either got it ready by the time they get to the till, or we'll call them to the side and said, off you go, take this, you can pay tomorrow. Because we know that they'll be back and they'll appreciate that. We do that quite a lot.
We do, especially on a weekend when we see a regular in. And they actually don't expect it. They'll still stand in line and they'll still wait their turn, which I think is lovely for our regulars, that they have that expectation that they're still doing the same thing they do all the time.
Yes, it's just busier.
Yeah, and I think they get a sense of enjoyment about the fact that we see them in line.
Yeah.
And then we have a bit of so sometimes caramel latte, chocolate chip man, he'll come in on the weekend, I'll see him standing there and he might be alone or with his daughter, and if he's with his daughter he gets something different.
Yeah.
And so then I'll walk past and I'm like, you guys getting your usual today? Yep. Daughter, you getting your usual as well? Yes, please. Okay. And so then by the time they're at the till, like you can see, like it just brings us, literally it brings a smile to their face that I've interacted with them and asked them.
I love doing that.
Yeah.
And I love doing the blueberry scone lady. Decaf blueberry scone. Comes in with a little girl. Moved away recently.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're in line a lot and you know exactly what they want as well. So, yeah. That's what I like to do for the regulars. That's why I like it when our regulars come in. They make it feel like home, I think, regulars. Like you've got it's like the Cheers pub, isn't it? It's like they come in, it's like, oh, hello, how are you? Yeah, it's like part of your family.
Yeah. Okay, what's your next customer?
The customizer of drinks. Well, I guess of food as well. Mm-hmm. So they order this is the word I can't say, specific.
You got it right the first time.
I know.
Specific.
Oh, God, why is that hard? They have the definite order that they want. I don't think of another word. They have lots of adjustments. Like they're creating their own drink that's not on the menu. Mm-hmm. From a drink that is on the menu, they're adjusting it so much that it's like, what is this now? Mm-hmm. And they like to take control of their experience. They're probably influenced like places like the bigger chains like Starbucks that allow you to make all these ridiculous adjustments to your drinks. Mm-hmm. So that creates problems. It slows down the service because it's not just a caramel latte, it's a caramel latte, blah, 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 blah. There's several steps on the screen. Yeah. That then the staff member has to stop and focus and read what's happening, get it in the right order in their head, all that kind of stuff. So they're annoying.
They are annoying. I had this person that ordered a Reuben today, and a Reuben is a pretty standard sandwich.
Wherever you go.
And what's the meat in a Reuben? It's corned beef, right?
What did they have?
They asked for turkey instead of corned beef, and I kind of looked at it and I thought, well, fine, I'll make it with turkey instead. But I also thought, why are you ordering a Reuben?
Yeah,
like the essence of a Reuben is corned beef. The flavors that come with it are just extra and personalized to whatever establishment you go into. But a Reuben sandwich is corned beef.
If you wanted this,
what are you putting turkey in there for?
If you'd wanted the sauerkraut, you could have had a turkey sandwich, add sauerkraut.
Right. There's just, anyway.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things where I saw it and it bamboozled me for a moment because I just thought, but you're losing the essence of what the sandwich is. It's like asking for a Monte Cristo but not wanting the egg to be eggy bread.
Yes.
Like, what's the point of the substance of the experience?
Adjust a sandwich so much that you're like, well, why don't you've just created this sandwich.
The only thing that I would say is a benefit to the adjustments is if they adjust it in a way that they will get charged for it.
Oh, yeah.
At which point you're a pain in the ass, but we're squeezing the money out of you.
Yeah. When we first opened back in the day, the menu wasn't costed very well.
Right.
And we were encouraged to
do
upsell.
upsells. Yeah, I remember you telling me about this.
I think we might have actually discussed it on here.
I don't think we've discussed it on the podcast.
So there would the poor kitchen, it must have been awful. Mm-hmm. So we're at the front trying to upsell, and everything that you can add to a sandwich or a drink or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were going crazy over it. But the kitchen were just making things that were not on the menu because we'd upsold all these extra things to a salad and it was very easy to do because we were offering delicious upsells.
Right.
But now the menu is costed better and you're only going to really upsell if they want something different because it's already costed at the right price.
Yeah.
Which is better. I mean, I sometimes still offer bacon in certain sandwiches because, I eat it and it's delicious.
Well, in a vegetarian sandwich, if you add some bacon to it, or in another sandwich, if you add some brie to it, then
just makes it
kind
different.
of complements it.
And people like that when you suggest something that staff members have.
Yeah.
Because it's not on the menu, but if you could add this to it like I do, it's delicious. But it doesn't happen very often. Mm-hmm. But, those people that change things and you're like, what are you doing? What even is... This is a sandwich you should be making at home.
Do you know what's also frustrating with the changes are the people who are at the till. And for our system, it's not the same everywhere. It was even different prior to prior to the system that we have now. But our current system, we work with screens. And as somebody's ordering, we can see the order pop up on the screen so say they've got a sandwich, they say, I want a Reuben. The Reuben button is pushed, and in the kitchen you can see that come through, and the side that they want and the bread that they want it on. And then as the front person is starting to carry on taking the rest of the order, the kitchen has already started on what they can see, because you want to start the flow of what's happening. Mm-hmm. But then old Tosspot up the front, he's decided that he wants to change his Reuben, and so he wants to change the fact that he doesn't want sauerkraut, but the kitchen has already finished making that Reuben and it's about to go on the grill. And then they're like, it's so annoying that efficiency bites us in the ass sometimes because of the fact that somebody's just decided to change their mind.
Yeah, because they do that all the time at the till. Oh, can I change the salad to the soup? And you've probably already made the salad or got the plate ready for them.
Yeah. And so it's those, I would say that if you are what's the name that you called this customer?
They're customizers. They customize their...
If you're a customizer, then say everything up front. Mm-hmm. Be willing to be paid for the extra or the hassle that you're asking for. Yeah. And then also don't be a dick about it.
We spoke about this a few weeks ago with drinks, like getting your drink. When we were getting you a 5-star, you could be a 5-star customer.
Say all the information at the beginning.
Yes.
The size.
Yeah.
Whether you want it decaf or not decaf.
Yeah, so it's similar for food.
Yeah.
I want this no butter or no. Get the nose in so that people don't start making it and you're like, oh, well, that's rude.
Again, that is what we do.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many people have that kind of system. In our previous point of sale system, we didn't have screens. We called them chits.
Like tickets.
But tickets that kind of came through on paper. And so we'd have to wait until the order was finished and then we'd get the print off. And then they'd decide to change their mind and say, oh no, actually, can I not have the soup? Can I have the salad instead? So then the person at the front had to come back and then write on the ticket.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
All of these adjustments, which was even more frustrating.
To be efficient in that situation, the kitchen people would come up front and look at the screen so they could get started on stuff.
Or eavesdrop a little bit.
Yeah.
So, okay, that's customizers.
Yeah. But I do have a question. At what point does personalisation become unreasonable?
I think if you've made more than 3 modifications...
Right, it's unreasonable.
You're ridiculous.
Yeah.
That sounds a bit...
Sort it out.
You've got very curt lack of sleep, Joella, today. She's short and to the point.
Also, it's the 3.
Yeah.
Because if you... What do we call that?
Oh, no, it's when somebody's gone... When you've delivered food out to a table... and
3 chances.
Yeah, 3 strikes and you're out.
Strikes, thank you. So it should be only 3 modifications in an order.
Yep. So if you want a nice drink, can I have light ice, please? Yep, absolutely. Can I have not so much lemonade, but... Actually, this is one of my niece's drinks when we go to Starbucks. She has light ice. She has water instead of lemonade. and then she has it in a large. But that's only 2 modifications to the drink that's already there. So, like, I don't mind. It's a freaking mouthful to say the whole entire thing.
Yeah.
But I don't mind it. But after that 3rd modification, even I would be annoyed. I'm like, can you just sort... you can order. You go inside. I'm going to go through the drive-thru. I'll pick you up on the way out.
It's quite easy to sound like you're... Like, because I would have a decaf oat milk. You know, like mine is quite...
Yes.
But those are requirements of my drink. They're not... I guess they are modifications, though.
They are. Yours is a long one. When I order a drink for you and I'm coming to your house or picking you up or something, and I've got your pre-drink order, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is one of those Starbucks
I haven't changed the drink. I've just changed what I can...
Yes, so you'll do the alternative. Like
yes.
So milk alternative, a caffeine alternative.
Yeah.
That's kind of it, really.
That is kind of it, but it's still a mouthful.
It is a mouthful.
Right, the next one, the customers...
3 strikes and you're out. I think that's the final thing.
For everything.
Yeah.
Let's just say. In a rush customer. Mm-hmm. I don't like these. Actually, these are quite annoying customers for me because they appear rude because they're in a hurry.
Yeah.
They've got somewhere to be. Not giving themselves enough time to come and get a coffee.
Yeah. What if you are needing to be somewhere? Why are you stopping for a cup of coffee?
Yeah, if you're late, if you're already rushing.
Yep. If you're already rushing, just hop on your bike and carry on, mate.
Don't make it feel like it's our fault that you're going to be late.
Yeah.
Because, you know, like I'm trying to make this drink as quickly as I can, and you've probably customized it, so it's going to be longer. But they impatient, they keep checking the time, and they're just short. Black coffee, or this coffee, or like they're just short in communication because they think it's going to speed it up because they've said things like quickly.
Yeah.
So it makes a service way less personable. Mm-hmm. Like you just don't have any time to say anything.
Because as a customer, you don't actually want to deal with them.
No.
Because they're not being personable. They've had none of the pleasantry. And I know that last time on our last episode, we were talking about the pleasantries of Canadianisms. Mm-hmm. Was it last time or the time before? I forget.
Yeah.
But just the, hi, how are you? Good, thanks. You know, just
blah,
the fluff.
Blah, blah. Yeah. No fluff.
It's not about the fluff part. It's just about our 5-star reviews of how do you treat a human being with respect. And if you are in a hurry, still say, hi there, can I please have a coffee? Great, thanks. Like, you can still be in a rush and hurry, but say your order with a bit of humanity.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they're staring at you. Like, it's almost like they're tapping their toes. Like, how long is this going to take you?
Yeah. Why is it taking you so long to make me my latte? Well, you don't know that 4 other people have walked in and are sitting down.
Yeah.
And they're in the process of making those 4 people's lattes.
Yeah. And I mean, and we do jump takeouts.
We try to.
Where we can.
Yeah.
And there's also could be other people in front of you that are waiting for a takeout.
Yeah.
Or we have an online order that's come through that we need. You have no idea. And you're like, well, why have they got their drink before me?
Why is it taking... Do you know the one that I love is... why is my bagel taking so long?
Oh,
Or why is my toast taking so long? Because it's in the toaster.
Yeah.
We don't have one of those... like
rolly big
automatic industrial heating things that they just pop it in and it comes out.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we just have a toaster.
Yeah.
Imagine if you're at home, you've
wait.
Put your bagel down, you've got to wait.
Yes.
That's how long you're
waiting
for.
I think it's because there's some other places that they'll say, can I have a bagel? And they say yes, and the bagel's there.
It's like, bosh.
Yeah, it's like you haven't even finished paying. There's your bagel.
Yeah.
They want it to be that quick, but it's not that quick.
No. All we have are toasters.
Yeah. And they also, for the kitchen, we have like a walkway out from the kitchen area into the side of the restaurant. And people will stand there and stare into the kitchen as if they're magically making their food come quicker.
Yeah.
And they're in the way. And like, excuse me. What do you think this is? This is not helping anybody.
No, it's not.
So annoying. And then when you walk out with a bag, they're like, oh, that's mine. And you're like, Jennifer? And they're not Jennifer. And they're like, oh, I've got to fold my arms now and just keep on staring at you. It's like, what are they waiting for? I sometimes come in and look at the screen and see how long this woman with her arms folded at the end. It's normally a woman.
And what are they waiting for? They're waiting for a bagel.
They're waiting for a bagel that's had to go in again because it's not quite toasty enough. And then, oh shit, that one's now burnt. Like, our toasters are very hit and miss. I mean, I know you can adjust them, but because toast is going in them all the time, and then you put a bagel in, sometimes a bagel needs different timing.
Bit more. Yeah.
So it's a difficult one.
How long does my bagel take? How long it takes in the toaster? That's the answer.
Yeah. So have something else if you're concerned about how long it's going to take. So next one, over-friendly, over-sharer customer, which requires you to have longer chats with them. And sometimes they can be irregular because they're familiar with you.
Yeah.
But all of the time, I think they're just coming in and looking for some kind of connection and talk to somebody, which is nice that we can provide that for them. But I find that they don't really read the room. So they could be chatting with you for a length of time at the till, and you're trying to work between kindness versus efficiency. You don't want to shut this person down.
But also, you've now got 5 people behind you. And so I kind of need to just swish you along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's quite a tricky one.
Yeah. I had this example yesterday where I was making this young man's drink and I happened to hear his order while he was at the till. I think I actually went up to make myself a cup of coffee and I heard his order and nobody was at the coffee station. So I was like, I'll just make his drink because I'm right here. It was an iced latte of some sort. And so I made it, and by the time he came around, I said, here you go, mate, here's your iced drink. And he's like, oh, that was so fast. And I'm like, yep. Here you go. And he's like, oh, this was like $6. I'm like, yep. I couldn't gauge what the expression was for.
Yes.
Like, are you telling me that you're annoyed at the fact that it's $6?
Or this is a good price.
Or that it's a good price? Or are you just talking to yourself? And I was like, is that a good thing? He's like, yeah, where I'm from, it's a lot more expensive. And so at that moment, I had a couple of seconds, right? And so I said, where are you from? And he's like, oh, I'm from Ottawa. Like, I'm originally from here, but I live in Ottawa at the moment. And I was like, oh, cool. How much are iced drinks in Ottawa? And he's like, about $8. Wow. I'm like, oh, that's a bit ridiculous. And he's like, yeah. And then I had unfortunately opened up the door for conversation. And by that point, I was like, I actually have work to do. And I was previously at a station where I knew I had to go back to make sure that everything was okay. And so I kind of just
started backing away.
I really did.
Yeah,
and I was like,
the best way.
Yeah, okay, well, here's your drink. Enjoy. Everything else will be out in a moment. And I was like, okay, bye. And then I purposefully totted off to the station. And then I turned around and you were there at the station. And I was like, oh, okay. I don't need to be here then. And so I went and hid in the kitchen. So he couldn't see, because it was like a matter, I literally did remove myself from the conversation.
Yeah, I do that.
And purposefully, and it was noticeable. But
there's
also,
one person...
I had to go back to work. But my work had been taken.
Because you're taking so long chatting. There's one person that comes in every day, the most lovely person. But that happens to me sometimes because on the time of them coming in, I've got lots of things to do at that point. So I try.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes, definitely. Okay. I try and back away, make my comment and not
linger.
Not linger.
You're making a comment as you walk past.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, that's great. And I've walked past and then I'm like, I'm busy again now.
Do you know what? You did that this morning and I was going to ask you, what's happened? Are you not chatty anymore with this person? Because you didn't chat.
I've got things to do.
And I was like, no, maybe there's nothing that's happened. You just don't want to talk today.
I did have a little chat and then I'm like, no, I can't go any further.
Yeah.
He had some exciting news and I was like, oh, that's great. That's lovely.
Okay, not the person that I was thinking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he did the same thing with me, that particular one. And he said his great news. And I was like, that's amazing. And I'm like, I have to walk away from you because I have things that I need to, there's orders up in the kitchen.
I want to know who you mean now.
Oh, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you later. I can't describe them.
Okay. There is one person that comes in that's been coming in on and off since we opened. Mm-hmm. And if you get stuck talking to this person, you are stuck. I'll have to tell you who it is because I also can't describe them. But you get stuck. and there's nobody coming to rescue you, because if that person comes to rescue you, they will then be stuck. So you then just have to watch this other person that has got stuck, the whole thing play out. I was talking
You've watched Dairy Girls, right?
No.
You have not watched Dairy Girls? Oh, Helen. You need, if anybody's watched Dairy Girls and Uncle Colin, this is who he is. Like, nobody likes talking to him because he just drones on and they get stuck talking to him. But he's such a funny character, and how he gets utilised in the show, brilliant.
Oh, okay. And Amy's told me to watch that too.
You need to watch it.
Okay.
It's bloody brilliant.
Well, this person is that person.
Okay.
And we're all looking, thinking, you really need to be rescued. But we're just going to leave you there. It's
good luck to you, mate.
For saying to start in a conversation in the first place.
So
that is my the oversharing bit too. Some people do overshare a bit at the till.
Yeah.
Do I actually need to know that bit about your day? It's just too much information on the day. Like, I'm coming in, I'm meeting a friend, and we went out last week and we did this, we went somewhere else, and then we're meeting here today, and she had to go to the doctor's this morning and she's waiting for some results, and like it just goes on and on and on, and you're just like, don't care. Yep, that's lovely.
You can go and sit at number 2 now.
Yeah.
We'll bring everything out in a minute.
Everything out. Don't say any more.
Go on, love. Go sit down. Oh, but then old Barbara, she's coming too, and I can't see her. Well, you go back down to table 2 and Barbara will join you when she comes, okay?
Oh, God, that's treating people with kindness. You just want to say, fuck off and sit at table 2. I've got things to do. Then you have the complainer. Mm-hmm. Now, the complainer doesn't necessarily just complain about everything, but they always point out issues that are happening, and they can be quite harsh about it.
Right.
Well, it's back to Hyacinth again. She will always point...
Do you know what? I feel like Hyacinth's getting far too much airtime on the podcast.
Yeah, she is. But there's a lot of Hyacinths, so maybe Hyacinth is just a
generalisation. We know who we're talking about, but maybe you have a Hyacinth
definitely
in your
so
life.
They just
circle.
pick something up every time they come in. There's also a gentleman that does it too.
Yeah.
Every single time they just want to tell you this.
Last time I came in.
Last time. This.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
But I think that they must get what they want from complaining and moaning, which, to be fair, does work. Like, if somebody complains to us about something, we'll probably fix it for them. Well, we will fix it for them. Right. So, does complaining get you what you want?
Not always. It depends on what... Well, okay, so there's 2 scenarios that you've just said. One is the complainer, the person that just wants to complain and say, my cappuccino, I cannot drink it because it's too hot.
It's far too hot.
So I want it remade. Okay, no worries. It's too hot again. What is it? Well, also, our cups are insulated. Well, I didn't know that. Can I please have it in it? Yep, absolutely, we'll take it. So there's that.
Yeah.
And that's an element of, there's actually something that we can fix in that scenario. And then you get the gentleman that you were just talking about, who is also like tags in with Hyacinth, who sometimes likes to say these things as well. And it's just letting you know, last time I was here, I didn't get enough bacon in my bacon and cheese sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same amount that you get all the time.
But... Also, why didn't you say something in a moment?
And get some extra bacon meat.
And you're also just telling you or me because you know that we're one of the managers.
Yes.
So are you just telling us because, well, I just want to let you know, last time I came in, the floors weren't very swept well.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. What do you think we're going to do? Like, shit talk our staff in front of you? No?
Yeah, no, ever. Never.
Of course not.
Yeah.
So do you feel better that you've said your 2 cents worth of, yes, absolutely, I do feel better.
Yeah,
great.
Well, that's good for you.
I'm glad you feel better.
There's also the people that don't actually tell you, but will say it loud enough for you to hear.
I feel like that's how you would probably describe British people.
Or saying something...
Yeah, like, how is everything today? Oh, lovely, yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's lovely, yeah. And then as the server's walking out, this is absolutely, my fish is totally burnt. My chips are so soggy. Am I wrong?
You're probably, no, you're not wrong. Yesterday it happened to me because I was moving a chair and I didn't our chairs and furniture are quite noisy when you move them. And I think I had a plate in one hand, so I couldn't really lift the chair up. So it kind of scraped a bit around the corner. And this person said, "Oh, you'll have to say that again because she was moving a chair." She was complaining about me and being annoyed about it.
But saying it quite loudly. So you could hear.
There's a few people that do that. And I normally challenge it. On this occasion, I was just like, well, whatever. I had to move my chair. Say it again, Jim. You're going to have to listen.
I'd love to be able to turn around and say, do you feel a little bit better saying that out loud, knowing that I would probably hear you? Does that make you feel good in life?
Do you have you challenged people?
No.
I have, but only in a way that when I put your food down, I saw your face. Mm-hmm. And when I walked away, I could see you leaning over and discussing that this might not be quite what you were expecting.
Right.
So then I go back over and I'll be like, is everything okay?
Yeah.
And then you either will get, no, this is not what I want. And I'm thinking, well, why? You could have said something. So I always challenge that.
Yeah. I think if I clock that when I'm putting something down, I have said, is everything okay?
Yeah.
But I won't walk away. If I've walked away, I'm walking away. If you've got a problem, you can come back up and talk to me about
I'll
it.
go back or I'll think about it. I think I'm just going to check on that table.
Yeah.
And then there was that cheese scone lady. Oh, she looked like she'd swallowed a wasp.
You have told this story before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But you can tell it again.
But
if
her
you
husband,
want to.
when I go over there, I had to check if she was all right because I could tell she wasn't all right. Mm-hmm. And so I'll just briefly tell it. And I went over and said, everything okay? And she's just like, she just looks at me and she's like, no. And then her husband said, she is not happy. And then they had to tell me the story how they'd come all this way for a certain item and we didn't have it.
Cheese scones.
Yeah, it was cheese scones. And then...
she was disappointed we didn't have cheese scones.
Yeah, she'd looked up and she'd come on and I'd said to her, I said, you could call ahead and we can have some ready for you. Mm-hmm. I said, in fact, how long are you here today? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and then...
I made them for her. But she was fuming.
Yeah.
And her husband said, she is not happy. And what can I do to make you happy? What the hell? Your poor husband.
That is you going above and beyond, though. In any normal circumstance, well, I mean, I say normal. I know I'm not right in the sense of not everybody's worked in hospitality. Not everybody has common sense. Common sense would tell you if you're going to this place for this one particular item because you know that they have it, but it's an item that actually does disappear, maybe call and say, hey, do you guys still have this? Yes, we do. Great. I'm coming there in the next half an hour. Would you be able to put one aside for me, please?
Yeah. Or the day before. I would like this many.
Yep.
Could you make them for me? What annoyed me about this was that I did go above and beyond and I made her what she wanted
and you got no thank you afterwards.
Absolutely nothing. I'm like, oh, shit, I hope you choke on your scone. I've just gone out of my way and you still look like you've swallowed a wasp.
Okay, so then my question for you personally, why did you do it?
Well, because, I did it, I think, because I wanted to show her that I was probably, what's the word?
Out of spite?
Yes, probably. Definitely, in fact.
Okay.
Because she was like, and I was like, well, I can get them for you.
Yeah.
I treated her with so much kindness.
You're such a sourpuss right now,
exactly.
and I can show you.
And look at me shining and getting you your cheddar scones.
And you got no pat on the back
for
it.
No, I got nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I will always remember this person. There's certain people in your restaurant, cafe life that you will always remember. Mm-hmm. I will always remember Skitty Shit Man. I will always remember him.
Yeah.
Every time he comes in, I'm like, oh, there he is, Skitty Shit Man.
Yeah.
And then, that's so funny. I remember him. And I remember people that have just sort of almost done you wrong or just been an asshole.
Yeah. And this person done you wrong because she did not say thank you.
And she also just didn't explain herself or just say, I really wanted,
Yeah.
She was glaring at me every time I walked past, giving me a proper up and down, you don't have a cheese scone. Look. It was awful. So I had to figure out what was going on. But anyway, she just took her box and went and I'm like, oh, you just want to stick your foot out as they're leaving. there's your scones, and she was nothing, and her husband said goodbye, and I'm like, okay, I just wanted to put my foot out and see you fall flat on your face, and your scones just scatter all over the floor. That's how I'd like to deal with complainers.
We're such lovely people.
Please come to our establishment. We're lovely people. This is the last one I've got.
Okay.
Because there is another subject, but I feel like we can go on for a long time, so I'm going to save it for another one.
Okay.
But this one really annoys me when they come in and they say that they know the owner, or they'll name drop. Like, say the owner's called Brian.
Yeah.
So they'll come in and they'll be like, oh,
I'm Brian's neighbour.
yeah, I'm Brian's neighbour, or is Brian in today? Or they'll talk to their child and say, this is Uncle Brian's place. You know Uncle Brian? And I'm like, what can I get for you? Like, you're not getting absolutely bugger all out of me. I'm sorry. You can't just mention somebody's name because they're the owner and think I'm going to give you a free drink, or I'm going to treat you exactly the same way as I treat everybody else.
Yeah.
Beautifully. I know it doesn't
course,
sound
absolutely.
like it. I mean, you're not getting any special treatment from me.
Yeah.
And if you complain, I'm sticking my foot out.
And making you trip and fall with your scones.
But what do you think you're going to get from that?
Probably they think they're going to get something.
They do, right?
Yeah.
Or that they have the runner place. There is a particular family that comes in that name drops. And then they like to sit wherever they like. Mm-hmm. And then their kids all run around. And she mentions the owner's name several times. Still don't care.
Yeah.
I still don't care that you know the owner. I'm not doing anything for you. Just please make your kids sit down. Otherwise, I will tell the owner. This person comes in and creates chaos.
And their kids are annoying.
Yeah, everything. But yeah, the only time you should maybe mention the owner is to say, have the service first and then come in, and you could say at the end, I've had a great experience. Mention it to Brian. He's my neighbour. And I'll be like, oh, that's lovely. Or I've had a shit experience. My neighbour Brian's going to hear about this.
Cool. Good
Yeah,
for you.
Same either way.
Yeah.
Whatever. So
I think people name drop when it's like if it was a 5-star restaurant and it was like highfalutin something and I knew the owner.
If it was Gordon Ramsay's restaurant.
Oh, actually, no. I'm just not that person, so I wouldn't say anything. But I mean, if you know Gordon and you go into his restaurant,
are you going to say?
I can't.
Gordon recommended that I get this.
I can't even say have at it. Like what do you need to say that you know the owner for?
Yeah.
What's the purpose? If you think it's going to get you good points, I mean, check yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. If I knew Gordon Ramsay, the only thing I
feel like we're very salty today. Genuinely, if this is the first time you've ever listened to us, we really are lovely people. We're not horrible to our guests.
Oh, not at all.
Or our staff.
No, only on this podcast.
Only today, when this is a 2-day turnaround and we're both lack of sleep.
Yeah.
And both of our bodies are quite sore at the moment because they're
Mine is really sore. I don't know what's going on. I could hardly bend down to do the dishwasher today. I'm using my leg muscles quite a lot, so people have been seeing me crouch right down to pick up things. It's like, oh, bloody hell. I had to eat my porridge doing the yogi squat to try and stretch my back out this morning.
Oh my goodness, we've gone from customers to the fact that our bodies are sore. Okay.
Yeah. Like we do. More tea, Vicar?
Oh, I don't know why that tickled me so much. But all right, well, all that to say, there's some of those titled customers.
Yeah.
Not entitled, but titled. Like, this is a title that we would give them.
Yeah.
In terms of the category that they come under.
Yeah.
Do you have a favourite out of all of those?
Regulars.
Well, regulars. I suppose that's probably a dumb question to ask, really.
Regulars are my favourite. Maybe the chatters. Well, no. Take that back, Helen. I don't like chatters.
Don't like the chatters.
Well, I don't. Don't like them.
I like the chatters when they read they understand the environment.
Yeah.
They're chatting and then they clock the fact that they've got people behind them. Oh,
Or
So
they
sorry.
clock the fact that you have things to do.
Yeah.
Because that's what I don't mind chatting when I've got nothing else going on. I quite will happily chat with people then.
Yeah.
But if they can see that it's a very busy environment,
Yeah.
and they're chatting with you, it's like, come on. You can see they've got to clear this table, or the people are going, runner, and there I am, chatting with you.
Yeah.
So if I've got time to chat, I will pick out somebody and have a chat with them. Mm-hmm. So it's on my terms.
Yes. Yeah.
Chatting. But regulars are my favourite.
Yeah, they're my favourite too.
I also like it when you meet somebody once. They're obviously not a regular at that point, and then they come in the next day and you're like, oh, you're going to be a new regular. There's a lady that comes in the morning, latte, when she has a walk. This is quite a new regular, but every day she asks me what my name was today. I'm like, oh, you are officially a regular. So you can see the patterns
the development
of people.
coming on. Yeah.
Yeah, and every weekend certain people come in at the same time.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, there's been a few regulars that have gone missing. I'll talk to you about that in a minute.
Yes.
That haven't been in for a while.
Yes.
Anywho.
Okay, that's the wrap up of our regulars and the titles that we occasionally give them.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Drink some cold tea.
Alrighty, and we're back for wrapping up this episode with a...
Just followed.
Why did you have to tell me?
Because you probably hear it.
I did not hear it.
But the microphone to pick
If
up.
I can't hear it, the mic probably wouldn't have heard it. You're like a 3-year-old. I just farted. Okay, can we carry on?
It just went pop. Who does that when they're doing a podcast? Who
You
does
do.
that? Okay, move on. Why is farting so funny?
It's not.
It is. Everybody laughs
It
when
was the
someone
fact
farts.
that you had to tell me.
You know what? I wanted to own it because I didn't want you to hear the fart and think, oh, she just farted and she just carries on with her life. Which is what old people do when they walk along because they can't hear that they farted. And they just... Okay, moving on. Who does that?
Okay, go for it. What's yours?
Oh, it's not me. Oh, it's another. Okay. My who does that is who goes in. It's me. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not going to say who. It's me. I went into Sainsbury's in England. Mm-hmm. All of the supermarkets in England or grocery stores have a clothing section, like their own. Well, their own brand. I'm guessing it's their own brand. Anyway, Sainsbury's is really good. So there's a clothing section and then the food section. Tesco's has it too. It's a bit like a Walmart, I'm guessing, but better. Huh. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry,
So,
I have a look on my face, which I know is probably saying, what?
if you go into a small, like...
No, I understand the I know what you're saying, but my brain is just stuck on what a weird concept. I'm going to pop down to get my weekly groceries. While I'm there, I'm going to try a dress on.
Yeah.
Get some... Well, the socks and undies part, totally understand. Hate buying socks and undies, but if you can get them while you're at the supermarket, brilliant.
Yeah.
2 for 1.
But then that knows you probably go in for your groceries and the husband's probably thinking, oh, Jesus, she's going to come back with a dress or a T-shirt or something, which is totally would happen if I was there.
I mean, I suppose it's marketing for you, but also...
I find that Sainsbury's clothing is very, very good. Okay. And it won't be in the little express ones. It's in a bigger one, that you've probably driven to.
Yeah.
Anyway,
okay. So you're in Sainsbury's.
There, I'm walking up and down all the aisles and I'm in the underwear aisle and I'm like, oh, they've got some on sale because... As everybody, ladies know, it's very expensive to buy underwear. Mm-hmm. So I find these knickers. They're half price. They look a reasonable, comfy size for me to wear to work without having to pick it out your bum and all that stuff. So I buy them, 2 of them, 2 packs of 3. Amazing value. Then I go and buy all my groceries, my chips and my chocolate in the trolley next to my knickers.
Yeah.
So... I don't try them on when I'm at home. I don't need to. I've already got underwear that I've packed. I'm bringing these home. I put them on when I get home. And I don't understand who would actually wear this underwear? Like, it looked fine on the little hanger thing. But I know that you can't see the podcast, but this is what happens when they pull up these knickers. They pull up. I think they might be maternity knickers. They tuck under my bra. Like, they're so long.
Is this why you've been saying all day that your undies have been uncomfortable?
No, those were yesterday's. They're comfortable, but they're...
No, today you've been saying the same thing, have you not?
No, not today. Oh. My back's been sore today, not my knickers.
I'm missing it.
Yesterday's knickers were all ski whiff all day, but today... These are just, like, I don't wear them up here, by the way, just for the record. Like, they will sit where I want them to sit.
Right.
But I go to the toilet and forget that they're so stretchy, and I go, oh, yeah.
Hold on a second, I have to find them underneath my boobs in order to be able to pull them down.
Like, I don't know that any underwear like that, unless you're wearing some kind of shaper underwear, because then that happens. So
right.
But this was just normal, regular underwear. I'm like, I think I bought maternity underwear.
But
I think that's what that is.
Why would you, if you've got a belly, like a baby belly, why are you pulling your undies all the way up over your belly? Why is it a maternity underwear thing?
If you wear normal, because it's just more comfortable when you've got a belly. If you're wearing normal underwear, they're not probably going to come up where you want them to because your belly's there.
Right.
So they're right, some people might like it, but they're right underneath your belly. So they're hardly up.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So these ones...
I've not experienced
this,
so
but you
I don't
understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So then you would... These underwear for maternity, and same with your jeans, the maternity jeans
go up and over.
And over. This has definitely got to go up and over something because there's so much material in these. That's why they were on sale. Read the labels properly, people.
Oh my goodness.
Right, yours.
Mine. I had one. Oh, these two ladies came in today. I was in the kitchen all day, so I didn't actually hear them. I didn't see them, and then I also didn't quite clock it. So they were sitting at table 24, and my first order comes through, table 24, and then 3 orders come in afterwards, and then number 4 is 24 again. I didn't clock that there was another 24 later on in the line.
Yes.
Okay, so first of all, that one's kind of on me. Like, I didn't quite connect the two.
The friends that arrived different times.
Yeah. So the first order I made, and then my runner went out and ran it for me and then delivered it to the table, and then the person said, that's not mine. And so my person comes back and says to me, she said that she didn't order this. And I was like, well, that's what I've got on my order screen. And so then as I'm talking to my runner, I can see this lady at 24 through the small gap that we've got from where I'm standing in the kitchen, through the swing door, and then she's standing there. And then she's waving and miming at me saying, no, sorry, it is mine. And then I realised that I think what's happened is that her friend, who's actually ordered the sandwich that we were delivering, had gone up to the counter again to order something else. And then we come over with the sandwich, and then the friend's like, well, that's not mine. Well, no, it's your bloody friend's who's walked off, and you've said, no, it's not mine, because it actually isn't yours. But then we've gone back and said, well, it's not 24. And it's like, who the heck's order is this then? And then her friends come back and said, oh, no, it was mine. So then she's miming through the window at me saying, no, sorry, it's mine. And so we take it back, and I'm like, who the heck does that? And then at that point, I clock, there's another 24, and yes, the woman who's miming at me ordered the freaking quiche. Of course she didn't get the sandwich.
Isn't that annoying, though, when you take something over to a table and they say, that's not mine? And you wonder, well, could it be your friends?
Yeah.
Could it be the person that you're with who's probably in the toilet or farting around somewhere? Farting, here we are again. Like, it could be them. So you take it back, and then all of a sudden they say, where's my sandwich? You're like, well, you said it wasn't yours.
Yes. Oh. I had something very similar today as well, where I had 2 ham items, both different. One was a breakfast sandwich and one was a lunch sandwich. Our lunch sandwich has a side, our breakfast sandwich does not. And so I take it out, and then I say my breakfast sandwich, which has ham in the title, and then they're like, no, I didn't get that one. I did get a ham one, though. Did you get a ham one with a salad on the side? Yes, I think I did get that. Okay, that's the one I haven't said yet. Friend, did you get the original ham sandwich? Yes, I did. Sort yourself out, people.
It is. Oh, they test our patience, man. No wonder.
Like I said, we're very salty.
I was going to
today.
say, no wonder we're salty and snippety. It's like
Maybe it's not the people. Maybe the general. What is it? The what is it? The common denominator.
Oh,
The common denominator is us.
yes.
I think we are the problem in
Yeah.
this scenario.
Maybe, but you've got to.
Not always, actually.
No. Why have you ordered and then less than 5 minutes I come over with your drinks and you've all just forgotten who's ordered what? Like, how has that happened?
I don't understand.
Did you have the hot chocolate? No, I didn't have the hot chocolate. No, I had this. No, I had that. Who's having what? These were the ones that were ordered. Who are they for? And the cappuccino person today who said yes, and I put it down and said, no, that's not mine.
When he was talking about Bill.
When we're talking about Bill,
Yeah.
we still don't know what happened to him. The other woman said, well, mine's the soup. I'm like thinking, does it look like I've got soup? I've got 3 waters and a cappuccino. No soup. God. Anyway.
Bless them.
Have a nice holiday. Well, you'll be on your way back. I hope you've had a nice holiday.
We have discovered after one of our breaks that this episode will be airing on the 8th of May, which is when I will be flying back.
Yes.
I'll actually be flying back from London. We're going to Italy for 8 days, and then we are stopping in London for a day and a half and coming home.
Yeah.
So it's going to be great. The next time you hear from me, I'll have spent 2 weeks in Italy.
Yeah.
And just under 2 weeks in
I'm
Italy.
looking forward to hearing the stories.
I'm hoping I'll be stuffed full of gelato and pizza and pasta.
Yeah. And espresso.
And espresso. And cornettos.
Just
and all the other things.
Cornettos? You actually think that they're going to sell cornettos in Italy?
No. So it's a croissant.
Oh,
It
cornetto is a croissant?
A cornetto is a croissant, yeah.
Not just
No.
one cornetto.
Not an ice block thing of ice.
Because that was, they made that seem Italian. That's funny. I'm like, you're going all the way there for a cornetto. You can get those. You can get those in Walmart. Oh, yeah, their pastries will be
freaking licious.
Oh, my God.
And wines. Oh, we're doing a wine tasting thing. That one on. Anyway, okay, I'm going to stop talking about all the things that we're doing. But
That's exciting.
Very excited. Super excited that I'm going with one of my nieces. It's going to be really fun to be able to do this with her.
Great.
Yeah, okay.
Also, just quickly, because this is going out on the 8th.
Yeah.
And Mother's Day on this side of the pond
is the 10th.
Is the 10th.
Yeah.
So we should say Happy Mother's Day for Sunday.
To
Canadians and Americans. When's your Mother's Day?
Same. Yeah.
New Zealand. Happy Mother's Day, Mum in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Done our bit. Okay, perfect.
Happy Mother's Day.
And
if you'd like to get in touch with us, you can do at pod.andanotherthing@gmail.com. You can also reach out to us via our socials. We're on Instagram and TikTok. We are And Another Thing Podcast. Helen does a lot of posting. It's great. Lots of people have said to me recently, I feel like I've seen you a lot more often. And I'm like, no, we live on the other side of the world from each other. You haven't seen me. No, it's because of your Instagram page. I'm like, also, that's not my face.
yeah, you're not in them very much because it's not your thing.
No.
And I'm trying to keep up with it. So you see
You're
face.
You're doing a great
lot.
job because I have heard that it's
okay,
in
good.
the algorithms.
Oh,
so
good.
Yay you.
Very good.
Okay, that's us. Have a great week
And have a good idea.